Hi, my name's Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. I am going to be showing you today a really cute Christmas card with what's my favorite Christmas paper out of the upcoming mini catalog. But before I get going, there's a couple of other things I want to point out. One is that if you're watching my video the day that it posts, it's the last day to sign up for my online Summer Peaches class. So these two tutorials, and I think I have a couple more. I love the peach set up on my channel, so you can go watch those. These aren't cards that we will make in the class because you never see the cards in a class that I do unless you're in that online class. But these are just examples of what you can make with it. There are different ways you can participate. You can get the stamps and the dies and the cardstock. You can just get the cardstock or you can just get the videos. So I just wanted to remind you that that is up. Then this weekend, I will be mailing out all of my mini and celebration catalogs for the rest of, they're good. Once they start in August, they're good through the rest of the year. So you can, if you are on, I can't talk this morning. I have not finished my first cup of coffee. If you're one of my customers and you have purchased $50 from me since January, your name will pull up in my spreadsheet when I do that. If you're new to Stampin' Up, or if you're new to me, or if you don't have another demonstrator and you're in the US and you would like me to send you a catalog, then just contact me, email me, message me on Facebook or Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're watching. And I can contact you to get your mailing information. So then along with the release of these catalogs, every time Stampin' Up! Has a new catalog come out, I do what are my most popular classes, and it's called a Try It class. Super fun, and if I could open the catalog, I would show you. But my Try It class for this catalog, it'll be this and the celebration. The projects focus on the new papers or the new suites, depending on how the catalogs work. The last annual catalog kind of threw me for a loop because the ribbons and the embellishments didn't match the suites as they had in the past, but we made it work. It was a super cute one. So it is open for registration. It will close when it fills, and it will fill. I used to have a month out, and then it got to like 3 weeks. Now I'm just gonna leave it open till it fills because there's only so many packets that my husband and I can physically make. So when that number is reached, then it's closed. So if you want in, you need to get in. I will give you a little heads up when there's just a few spots left. Right now it's about half full. So the project I'm going to do today, we're going to pretend we're at Try It class, kind of, because I can't open the catalog. So when you do a Try It class, the idea behind it is that you get to try everything new in here. So every card then is designed around the papers. Obviously you can't have every design on every card of all of the papers, because all the cards would just be a little paper heavy. But I do walk you through the suites. We go through the catalog. I kind of show you the stamps, the dies, and some fun stuff like that. One really good thing about this class for a lot of you is that you don't have to have a die cutting machine. The supplies that you will need to follow along with me are very minimal. You'll need a paper trimmer, some adhesives, like the various kinds of adhesives, mostly just snail, but sometimes you'll want a dimensional, or you might, if you use a different kind of glue, you can use that. I said snail, I mean seal. Then you will, if you want to add sentiments to your things, you'll need some sentiment stamps. So obviously for this one, will be about half Christmas and half other seasons. So if you have some Christmas sayings, you'll be able to finish them off that way, but you don't need to die cut anything. So every card has a new paper, a new ribbon, and a new embellishment. Then some cards will also have something that I have already put through an embossing die for you, or an embossing folder, or I may have punched one of the new punches. So it's a really fun class. So I don't show my projects online, but I am going to show you. It also comes with a PDF. So hang on, let me pull that up. Okay, so I send you a PDF, and it's a booklet, so you can download it. If you have a tablet, it can go in the book application, and you can see here's some of my past ones. So here's the Try It class from 2021. Here's my January to June. There's other ones in here. So I just save them all in here because a lot of them you will be able to go back and use the layout or the fun fold, because when you're not doing any stamping, then we do some other stuff. So let's pull up. I'm trying to remember which one I like best. So here's my Try It class from last year's new catalog. So you can see you get the measurements. So if you just do the videos, you get the measurements so you can cut along with. You have a link to all of the 12 videos. I guess that opened in the middle. So you can see all of the projects then have a little bit. This is one of my first ones, and I used to include those sketches. I don't do that anymore because while it's super cute, it took me forever to do it. Oh, come on. So let's look at one of the more current ones. This would be January to June. So the last mini catalog. It's not the last annual catalog. So it has a little playlist where you can click this and you'll go to all of your videos. So you'll have that forever. And then now you can see where I've gotten a little bit bigger on the measurements. I've been doing these for a while, so I perfect what I think works a little better over time. So you have the measurements, you have the instructions, and then you have a picture of the project. So this is part of both. If you just do the videos, you get the PDF with it, and then of course in all the other ones. So now let's pretend that you just got your Try It class. So when you get your kit, everything is all kind of stacked up. So you would have a stack of things, and they're all stacked in project order, and then you just kind of go through the projects. They might not be in the exact order of the videos, but you can pull them out. So for this one, this would be the Whimsy Suite. Again, I cannot open the catalog to show you, but if we were doing the class, I would show you the stamps, the dies, and the catalog. We'd kind of talk about some of the perks of the suites. This is the embellishment that comes with this one. It's the Snowflakes. Like I said, this is my new very favorite paper. So in the class, I will show you every single sheet of paper, both sides, so that the ones you're not using. I always try to include one card, and usually it's my favorite, so it'll probably be this one, where I do use every sheet of paper. This is not going to be the card for this suite. So you would get it, and you'll see what I mean about it being super easy. So I've already would have done the die cuts for you. Most of this stuff is cut pretty close to size. It's very rare that you need to trim something down. Sometimes if we mismeasure or if it's just more convenient for us, then you do. So for this one, I have a piece of the Moonlight. I'm gonna fold this in half. And then this paper is, like I said, it's just beautiful. Like this side's cute, this side's beautiful. I love this deer. If somebody from Stampin' Up! Is listening, I want this stamp because the little deer on the ornament is so cute. So for this one, you're gonna wanna take your adhesive and just add some right here, and you'll see why in a second. This is kind of a fun way to put your ribbon on. So you're gonna lay this on the card where you know it's gonna go. And then like this one, I'm gonna put it up here. Just right there. And now I have something that I can tie my ribbon around because I don't want another panel of color. It was too much. In fact, I've changed the color, and you'll get to see that sometimes in class too, where I change something to another by the time it makes it to you, which I sometimes do in my videos anyways. So then this is the ribbon. Look how fun this is. It is frayed blushing, maybe powdered pink. I don't remember what color it is, and it's not sitting. Oh yeah, it is sitting here. It really helps when we can have the catalog open. Blushing Bride, and it's got this really fun fray to it. It's a nice texture. So I'm going to put this on here just where it grabbed. Flip this over and then fold it. So you'll get to, if you're in the Try It class, you get to see all of the new ribbons. You get to use, see all of the new papers, but the ribbons and the embellishments, you actually get to use all of them. So with the paper, you see it all and you use it all. You just don't get every piece because obviously I can't get 6 designs on all the cards. So I'm going to stick this on here. And now we've added ribbon, but we didn't have to have another panel. And it's super cute, but it doesn't detract. Like I didn't want another panel of color because there's a lot going on here and we're about to give it a little bit more. So the embellishments for this are these fabulous iridescent snowflakes. Aren't those fun? So I'm going to put just a tad bit of adhesive right here. You could use a glue dot. Pick this up, and then you'll want to make sure you get the iridescent side because one side's iridescent and the other side is not. I'm going to stick this right here, flush up against it. So it, because it's iridescent and not just white, you can kind of see it on there. Then I have run through 3 trees for you from the dies that go with the suite. Again, we can't send stamped images, so any of the stamping you'll want to do, you can add that later. And then just add this here. You could use dimensionals if you want, because it's kind of going to go over the top of that. But just for the sake of time on this video, I am just adding this. And if you didn't have them, you don't have to. So there's the front of the card, and I'm going to show you one where I added a little bit of stamping and did a couple of other colors. Now these two trees were just too cute to not use on a card, so I just added them to the inside because especially at Christmas, it's nice to have a little something extra. I meant to cut a white panel and add it to this, but I didn't, and it doesn't have to have it. You could always stamp in white ink with your sentiment and write with the white chalk pen. So there we go. That would be one try it card. Now let me show you the one that I did before I kind of wanted to turn this into a try it, and it was going to be the video. So this one here is on the white background. I do like it better on the moonlight because it kind of highlights that paper a little bit more. And then this one, I just added the joy that's out of the stamp set. And here's the stamps, and the dies are fabulous. I don't have the dies sitting here. Super cute. But it had this little joy. I love the Let Your Heart Be Light. Super cute little set. So I just added the joy, and then I added some of our clear embellishments to kind of just give it a little bit more glitter. And then this is one of our cute stars. I love that they named them that because it's so easy to remember that the name of those is cute stars. And the reason I didn't put it on this is because I try to stick within the sweets on a card when we do it for Try It. And this is from the Halloween, one of the Halloween sweets. And there's stamped on the inside. So I meant to cut a piece of white so you could still stamp in the blue. So if you're interested in the Try It Club, I do expect it will fill by the end of July, and it posts. I can't order the supplies until the catalog goes live because as demonstrators, we can only pre-order a little bit and it's not near enough to do it. So I won't have the supplies at my house until early August. So by then I hope to have a lot of the projects done, a lot of them filmed. So it's just cutting. But the cutting takes, it takes my husband and I 3 or 4 nights. And last time we stayed up till 1 a.m. on a couple of the nights. So it's hard for me to always say exactly, but my goal is to have it out by mid-August. Not necessarily the 15th, more like the 20th. So around that time frame. But you will have it all still during catalog kickoff month. So that is my Try It class. I would love for you to join me. You can be anywhere in the world if you want to do the videos and PDFs only. To get the supplies, you have to be in the US or territories. So that's it. I will catch you back here later with some more fun things. I'm going to go finish off my last 2 retreat cards and get retreat out this weekend. So doing summer retreat and Christmas on the same day. Everybody have a good one. Bye.